my name is Emily Crow and welcome to Crochet Creations. I am Emily, the maker behind Crochet Creations. I do also design. I like to crochet and knit, and you can find my shops as well as my social media handles down in the description below, so you can find me and connect with me in any of those ways. So this is a little bit different setup for a video than what I've done before. I like how you can see my crafting zone. This is my bedroom. I'm on my bed. My cat is right there. That's Alfred. Hi, Alfred. I just wanted to do more of a product type review video, I guess. So this is something that I've been very interested in the past little while. This is a game called Ravels. And I am going to do a little review on it and kind of go through, check out what's in the box, how you play. I'm going to play with my husband, and then I'm going to talk more about the experience and if I would recommend playing this game. Video not sponsored. I feel like I didn't need to say that, but it's not sponsored or anything, not gifted. I've been eyeing this game. I saw that it was on sale online, and so I made sure to snag it, and I figured I would try it out. My family, we love games, and we have a whole bookshelf full of games. Probably more games than books, actually, which is surprising considering that my mom's a writer and I have lots of books right there. But we have tons of games, and so I thought this would be perfect to add to our collection if it is in fact a game that we will really enjoy. So this game, Ravels, let me read a little bit about it to you so that we can kind of get a little bit of an introduction. So this is by XYZ Game Labs. It's got the seal of approval from the Dice Tower. It says on the back, experience the colorful and crafty world of fiber arts. Play as one of 8 characters, each with their own crafting specialty. Hit the yarn bazaar to build up your stash. Follow the patterns to make cuddly bears, warm blankets, cozy scarves, and unique special requests. Turn in your completed items to master a pattern, complete projects, and score points. When the project list runs out, the crafter with the most points wins. It says it's a 2 to 4 player game, 30 to 45 minutes, ages 8 and up. Looks pretty fun. I'm not sure if anyone else would want to play with me. My husband said that he would play with me. So we're going to try out this game. But first, let's take a look at the box and kind of see what is inside. All right, so we've got kind of an interesting angle going on here, but we're going to see what's inside the box. Just my first impressions. Look at the inside of this. Oh, that's so cute. And oh, I didn't even notice earlier. There's a little dinosaur with a sweater. Oh my gosh, so cute. Octopus pattern. What? There's like a legit pattern in here? It's crochet. That's cool. Well, I will have to make that. So this pattern is by Laura Jacquish from Lily's Dragons. That's cool. Okay, I'll have to try that. It's got their rule book. We'll have to look through that later so I can actually teach you guys how the heck to play this game. All sorts of different little cardboard things. Seriously, my favorite part about getting a new game is punching these out, so I will do that later off camera. For your listening pleasure, some cardboard popping ASMR. There's these little, it's like little yarn balls. This might be stash. And some meeples as well back there. Cool. They are wooden. And the tray to maybe hold some supplies. Interesting. I literally don't know how to play this game. So first impressions, there's like a game board. Looks like a community game board maybe. Oh, there's some cards. Ooh, they're square. That's fun. Maybe this is a stash. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out and tell you guys. And then the different people. Their different special abilities, I guess, or like how much things cost maybe. So that's kind of cool that depending on which person you play, you get different benefits. That's cool. Little maybe project cards is maybe what that is. Oh, okay. I remember hearing about this, that there were little yarn bowls. They're just plastic, but they're made to look like wood. And I guess this is where you may put like your stash or tokens or, oh, it's got the signature little swirly and couple dots. That's cute. They're plastic, but they're like more sturdy than I thought from looking at them. So I guess that's good. So yeah, I will get this game set up and yeah, because we need to, clear out all these, like, extra bags and all this wrapping and whatnot. And I will read the instructions, learn the game, and then my husband and I will play it and kind of see how gameplay goes. And I'll try to explain a little bit about how the game is played, basic rules, but this is no tutorial, really. Like, I'm just going to try to help you understand what's going on, and then maybe I'll get some footage of us actually playing the game, and then I'll talk about it afterwards, kind of see what our playing experience was, and would I recommend it? Would I do anything different? How often this is going to be in our game rotation? In case you were wondering how you can use a knitting needle, unwrap the package since my nails can't get in there. Be just as easy to get scissors, but this is what I had handy, so I'm using my knitting needle to unwrap the cards. Hello from VoiceOver Emily, and I just kind of wanted to talk you through how we are playing this game. I'll definitely pop up some slower motion and more explanation scenarios from this gameplay that we did, but I wanted to do most of it in time-lapse because I'm sure you don't have 45 minutes to watch our entire game, especially as we're slowly trying to figure out how things are going. You'll see that right now we're just kind of setting up and putting things out onto this central bazaar, the game board, and kind of setting up how we are doing things. Yeah, that's kind of how things are going for us. There seems to be a lot of moving parts in this. As you understand kind of how the game runs, it is not quite so intimidating to organize yourselves and figure out where things are going. I honestly don't think that I will need to refer back to the rules again to play this in order to understand how the gameplay goes. It honestly is really simple once you get the hang of it. You'll see that we have all of the yarn stash cards laid out already, and we're setting up the project cards, and so basically doing all the different steps of this game.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. So this next clip, we're gonna kind of talk you through an entire turn, and this is our first turn, so it'll go slowly. Hopefully you understand kind of how things are going.
I think I'm gonna do the buy a whole bunch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can get 3 cards.
Yes, I can get 3 cards. So I'm definitely gonna get this one and this one. And then I need to decide, do I get that one or that one or that one?
Or the other that one.
Or
That matches the first that one.
Or the other that one. I'll get this one. So I then pick up
The yarns that is associated with it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's all of the orange. And then 1 purple and 1 green.
Alright, and then those go in the discard.
Okay, so I have not discarded those. Restock phase, refill all open spaces.
Okay, and then resolve any of those cards that come up. Ooh, hacky sack. So now you get to decide if you take it or you give it to me. You're probably gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Because I think I get extra bonuses if I complete it.
Okay, so we've restocked. Now take restock actions.
Okay, restock action. Finish project, learn a pattern. Frog it. I can't do any of those, so it's your turn.
It might seem like a lot happened in that turn. There's just 3 basic steps. First, you pick your action, you fulfill your action, then you restock the bazaar, which is the area with the cards in front, and then you take restock actions, which are actions specific to after the bazaar has been restocked. I'm going to take you through a couple more turns of mine as well as my husband's in order to kind of see the next parts of this game. Oh, is that a project? What is that?
It looks like a project. Because this is my project. That looks like another project.
Because I decide, yeah, special request. So I take it or I give it to someone else. 3 Lelo. Well, I have 3 Lelo, so I think I will take it. Mine.
Yours? I think I'm gonna craft 4 things.
Ooh, up to 4 it said, so you don't have to craft it.
Well, I think I can craft 4.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know.
I just gotta like figure out which one.
Do your maths and
which ones I'm gonna craft. So
arrangings.
this one's the easy one. I'm gonna craft that. And then I've got 2 greens and a blue. Purple, blue, orange, yellow.
Mm.
And then I've got 3 colors left. That one. Get this one. And I get a teddy bear. And I get a scrap.
And I would say you just move the card over.
Sure.
For special request.
So my husband was able to actually craft a lot of different items during this past turn, and so this is called creating patterns, and he created those patterns. He's got a huge stash, and he's able to now think about making projects with a combination of those patterns. And so that's really where you get the most money in this game, or the most points, is by doing that last step, all those projects. And so you gain the stash to create the patterns, to make the projects, to hopefully win the game.
At least the good part is, since we have a ways to go before we finish the game, you don't have to necessarily stress about like having leftover yarns, you know?
Yeah.
The game definitely seemed to start out a little bit slow as we were figuring things out, and so there are a lot of projects left right now to be pulled from, but we will quickly build up speed as we build up stash and kind of get our strategies going and decide what we want to do. Things are definitely picking up. We're getting the hang of it, and cards are moving along. I think this would be a really, really fun game to play with multiple people, so you can't necessarily predict as far ahead of time which cards you're going to draw or what your moves are going to be.
For my restock options, I'm going to finish a project.
All right. Way to go.
So I think I just
Return them, yeah, to their little cubbies. Wow, you need all 4 of them. Wow.
it's a 31 though.
That's a big one.
It's a big one.
All right, there you saw it. My husband turned in different completed patterns that he did in order to make a project.
This is kind of a similar style to
Yes.
Splendor. Not exactly, but
It's got a little bit of that flair in it.
If you haven't had the chance to play Splendor, that is another game that I really, really like. There's enough strategy, but also enough unpredictability that every game is different, and it's really fun to play.
I don't feel bad about leaving her because she didn't sleep very long.
Not one bit.
And I'm not using the audio from this video, so.
Joke's on me because I did use some of the audio, so I apologize if you do hear Georgia in the background. She was supposed to be napping during our game.
I'm going to shop too. And craft with them. Not sure what I'll craft, but I mean, we'll get to that.
My fake evil laugh had me LOL as I was editing this. I hope it made you laugh too.
Give another player 1 yarn from your stash.
That seems not nice. Unless there's something you don't want.
No, I wanted it all.
Do you have a blue? I would take a blue.
No, I do not.
A red?
I had a red, but I'm not giving you a red.
Just because I'm asking you about it. Thanks.
Okay, so my husband and I aren't super competitive when we play against each other because we love each other and we maintain the happiness in our relationship. But we are both very competitive people, and so a little bit of that does come out, but we both did have a lot of fun playing this, and none of us were too vindictive.
And then I'm going to make this,
Nice.
which is why I was not going to give you any of my reds.
Oh, okay. I see it now. It
Or
wasn't
any of
just
my-
because I suggested it.
No, I literally had 3 and 3,
You're making a door beard.
and so I was like, heck no.
You can probably see who already is on track to win, but who do you think ended up winning this game? Keep watching to find out. But my husband is a really good strategist, and he tends to be really good at games, so I was up for a big game against him, even though we were both new at this.
Oh my freak. Holy crap. Okay then.
So this was a little crazy that we had 4 different event cards to resolve at once. I blame the dealer, who happened to be my husband.
I'm gonna start organizing my stash.
This bowl sucks.
I know, it makes it hard to visualize what you're doing. I like that, I mean, there's lots of little pieces, so I guess that makes sense to contain things, but yes, it makes it hard to visualize what you got.
Yeah, the only really big issue that I had with the game and the components it had were the yarn bowls. It's a great idea, it's really cute, but you just can't see what you've got, and you end up acquiring lots and lots of yarn stash, and so you really need to lay out everything and see what you have in order to make as many of these patterns as possible.
Give another player 1 yarn from your stash.
But I can't craft next turn.
And you can't craft.
Oh, and you don't have something for my... Wow.
But
Thanks.
Not that sorry.
Oh, I have so many things ready to craft. Okay. And I can't do my mega shopping round either. I guess I'll do my smaller shopping round.
My husband, the strategist, total sabotage, ruined my momentum on this round. Definitely not the only reason that I didn't do as well as I hoped to on this game, but it was a big part of it. You can see that there's definitely some strategy. There's quite a few different ways to acquire points, and you really gotta maximize the yarn stash that you acquire, to maximize the patterns that you make, to maximize the projects that you fulfill in order to get the most points possible. And so definitely every combination is a little bit different, and there are some things you can do in order to make the most of that time. I definitely want to keep playing this so I get a better sense of how to play better against my husband.
I'm gonna craft 2 because I see that the end is nigh.
So the game ends when your project pile is done and you have less than 3 project cards laid out. So we are only 1 project card away. Oh, and there it goes. So now the game is ending.
Count up our points. It looks like
4 points for you. I bet you won, but we'll do the maths. Finished projects, any special press, any lessons learned, and then on the back of each item you get some, I guess. I didn't realize that. It's just the leftover yarn and the unfinished special request that you get manuses for. So let's see.
My husband is such a good sport for playing with me, so shout out to Dallin for vaguely being on camera and for helping me play this.
110. No, 111.
Ooh, I got 83. Yeah, you got a lot of the projects.
Yeah, I had these 50 plus another 30. And these plus...
Oh wait, I didn't add 5 more. 88.
And then did you minus?
Yes. Wow. You beat me. Big time.
It was very different, and I didn't mind it. So, that's pretty good.
I would like to play this again. Because it is different. Well, hey, welcome back. Alfred is still back here. He loves sleeping on our bed. But I wanted to kind of close off this video. Thank you so much for being here and for watching me explore this new game, Ravels. I can't remember where I first heard of it, but I'm really glad that I got a chance to actually try it and to play it for you guys. While this was not a tutorial, I hope you get a sense for kind of the flow of the game and the different mechanisms of the game, so you can decide if this is something you really want. My husband and I did enjoy playing this, and I could definitely see us playing this again. It was really fun to see how they pulled themes and elements from the yarn world and put them in the game. Not perfectly, but I think they did a really good job. It was really fun to be able to play, and this is definitely good for a yarn lover, but also good for someone who is not necessarily part of the fiber artist world, that can still really enjoy the gameplay and understand what's going on and to enjoy this game. Let me know down in the comments below if you have heard of this game before, if you've played it before, if you want to play it now. It would be really interesting to hear kind of your experience, since I was surprised to learn that a lot of my fiber friends hadn't even heard of this game before. Let me know down below if there are any other kind of products or items that fall into this realm of yarny adjacent that you'd like me to try out. I would love to hear about all things like that, and so let me know so I can look into it. And if there's anything else that you want to see from me and my channel, I have a podcast every other week, and on my off podcast weeks I do a different kind of a video, a vlog, product review, tutorial, you know, something of that sort. So definitely let me know what you would like to see from me here at Crochet Creations, and I will see you again next week on Friday for another video. Happy making! Bye.